Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to be making some homemade rope. I'm going to be using grass this time. You can pretty much use any material. Here's a finished product, and that one's about 5 feet long. It took me about 40 minutes to do this one. It's 5 feet long, so 40 minutes for 5 feet. That's not too bad. I imagine if I was a little better, I could do it a little quicker. So if I was an expert, maybe I'd be able to get 10 feet in 40 minutes, which is definitely pretty good. You can be like twisting it when you're around the campfire or whatever. But anyway, here's the grass that I have. Here you go. I got it right here. This stuff's pretty long. I recommend getting it wet first, definitely. Before you start like twisting it or anything. But you're just gonna take a little handful of it. I've probably got 10 pieces right here. Some of it's like the size of straw. Some of it's like the size of grass. Doesn't really matter too much. So we're just gonna take it like this, and we're gonna kind of maybe pinch it together a little bit, help work it in, because this stuff isn't wet, so I don't want to break it. I want to twist it up without breaking it too bad. The fibers will start breaking apart because it's a little dry, but that's okay. So as you're twisting it, you're gonna just want to get it to like roll over on itself a little bit. And again, since it's dry, it's gonna be giving me a hard time. So there we go. I got it to kind of knot up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. Um, so so then we'll take it from there, and we'll keep turning it the same direction, and we're gonna be turning it the same direction the entire time. But I'm turning it. I'm turning the top away from me, and I'm gonna be bringing the left rope, the rope that's on this side. I'm gonna be bringing it underneath, and then I'll pinch right there where they're crossed over, and then I'll twist this other rope, um, and I'm gonna be twisting the top away from me, and I want to make sure that that the loop part doesn't twist on me. It's trying to unravel like that, but I want to keep it coiled up. I want to keep it twisted and coiled up as much as I can. The tighter that you get the rope, the stronger it is. Also, the more fiber that you use on the rope, the stronger it is. So that's basically the science to it. And then we just keep twisting it. And right here, it's getting a little weak on this side now. I've been crossing it over and stuff, so it's kind of confusing, but that's how far I've gotten so far. And I'm just gonna take a couple, maybe two or three other pieces. I've got four, but they're pretty small, so that's fine. And then since they're dry, I'm gonna kind of pinch the ends a little bit so they don't poke out too much and the fibers don't break. And here we go. I'm just gonna hold them together nice and close, line the ends up. Then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna try to slip it right there in the middle. And it didn't really work slipping it in the middle, so I'll try again. And it didn't work slipping it in the middle very good, so I kind of got it tucked underneath the other rope. And I'm just gonna twist them together, and I'm gonna twist them together, and then I'm gonna continue wrapping them around and twisting and wrapping around. Now those ones that I just spliced in there are all locked in nice and good now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do on the other one that I did not splice anything into. It's starting to get thin now, so I'm gonna splice some more grass on there, or straw, or whatever you want to call it. And here we go. I'll tuck that in. That one went in the middle nice and easy. So there we go. I'll twist it. I'll twist it. Twist it. Sometimes I'll take my finger. I'll take my pointer finger. See, I've got it twisted nice and tight. I'll take the opposite one, and I'll just kind of take my pointer finger and I'll hook it, and then I'll get it with my other thumb and whatever. And kind of hooked my microphone. It probably made a scratchy sound. So there we go. I'm gonna make sure that I twist this one here, but we lost some fibers when it hooked my microphone, so we're gonna have to make another slice here. And with this one, I'm just gonna slip it in there and hope for the best. I'm not gonna squish the ends down or anything. There we go. I got it I got it in the middle. Now I'm twisting it pretty tightly, and it's smashing it down for me. So there we go. You can kind of just get your own method for how to do this, and I mean, there's really no wrong way. Some people will use their teeth, and some people will like wrap it around a stick and they'll step on the stick or something or like that or whatever. Some people will put this side in their mouth and then they'll pull on this side, and then they'll just be twisting this side with one finger and twist, and then they'll go back and twist this one, and then they'll wrap them together at the same time. And I don't do that. It's kind of confusing, and I don't really have enough room because my fiber's too long, so I couldn't really show you what I'm talking about. But there's plenty of videos that with other people showing you how to do this. It's not like I'm the only one that's doing this on the internet. So um, I'm sure if you search how to make rope out of natural fibers, grass fibers, how to make rope out of straw, cedar bark, like the inner bark from trees works really good. So if you have that available, I guess you can also make it out of like nettle stalks. So if you know what stinging nettle is, it you could make it out of the stinging nettle stalks. You just would strip the leaves off and smash the stalk down and peel it open, and you could use like palm leaves if you wanted to. Probably could use corn leaves. I mean, really, just be creative. You could use anything. If you really wanted to, you could even use hair. I mean, I don't know where you would get a large amount of hair, but maybe you killed an animal that had large amounts of hair. I don't know. There's wild horses and donkeys in some places, so I mean, I'm not promoting that, but in a survival situation, you do what you do what you have to. So, if you had a long ponytail, you could even make a string out of that. But there's so much natural fiber around you, you probably wouldn't even have to. You could keep your luxurious locks, and there we go. I'm gonna splice some more in on the opposite side. I hope you can still see me. My phone may have died. I only had 3% battery when I started. Stupid thing. Okay, so that's what I got so far. If it was wet, it would look a little better, but I'll just kind of strip the dry stuff off, and there you go. The same thing. It doesn't make too much of a difference, in my opinion, having it wet or dry. It's just if you're just starting out, though, it's a little easier if it's wet. The like I was saying, the fiber doesn't break apart as easily when it's wet, but then what happens is that it seems like it's way stronger at first when you're making it, and then when you're done, it like loses a ton of its strength by the time it dries. So there's it's really just personal preference, whatever you think is easier. I'm not here to tell you what's right or wrong. I hope you can still see that. It's looking really good from my end, but on the video you probably can't even tell what's going on. Just twisting and pinching and twisting and pinching, and it's just dropping a bunch of fiber all over the place, but that's okay. We'll just splice some more in, kind of blowing through this. I don't know how long to make it, but you see it's fairly easy to do. Maybe I could do a little more, and then I'll try to hang from it, see if that works. I don't know. This one's a little thin to be trying to hang from, but it might be able to support me. The other one that I made that I did hang on that other one that I showed you when it was about 2 feet long, 2 or 3 feet long. And I didn't hang on the final product yet or anything, but that's a fucking little bit thin. But that's okay. As long as we splice some more in. Right about there. Twist it nice and tight. Flip them around. Everything's getting all tangled up, confused, which is perfect. That's just the way we want it. Confusion. So, here we go. Add some more fiber.